Hi, Richard. Good morning.
Hello.
I'd like to congratulate you with this wonderful new book on live scripts. It's edited by you.
Mhm.
And would you like to tell some more about what it adds for us and our trainees in TA Academy in Holland?
It's really about looking at life script as unconscious relational patterns. What was traditionally there was the concept of lethal messages from parents in terms of injunctions. This book is much more about how we are operating unconsciously by physiological survival reactions that are within the body, and therefore the need for a bodily oriented therapy, looking at implicit experiential conclusions that are occurred little bit by little bit by little bit. It's not that the person makes a decision. As one of my clients said, I never decided anything. This was my reality. But and the necessity then for an ongoing relational therapy. And also looking at script as how the child, out of loyalty, takes on the feelings and the thoughts and the ways of being their parent. In essence, creates a parent ego state. But this is looking at parent ego state more as script dynamics and the importance of the therapist treating that parent in the person's head. And then lastly, the concept of decision and how we do make decision and the need for a dynamic redecision therapy. So it's talking about a redecisional therapy, therapy of the parent ego state, a relational therapy, and a body therapy all integrated together.
Wow.
For creating script here. So the book begins with that theme and it ends with looking at how the script is lived out today through the script system. Now in between those pages are chapters that are much more traditional, like Claude Steiner's chapter, looking at injunctions from parents, or Fanita English's chapter, which is looking at how scripts are really our frame of reference in our creative process. You have some chapters in there by Rezi Tassi from Italy or Joe Suffrage from New Zealand, where they're bringing in a lot of material on brain function and attachment and infant research, looking at scripts as the protocol of early life. Bill Cornell's chapter is on a bodily oriented approach. Jim Allen's chapter is about doing therapy with an 80-year-old man and getting him to play the piano and ski to get some life back into his body. And then Brigitte Heller and Charlotte Sill's chapter is about looking at script as the existential crisis and dilemmas in our life. And how do we handle those crises and dilemmas? And then Gloria Norega's chapter from Gloria's from Mexico, and she's writing about transgenerational scripts, particularly working with women who are living out the story of their grandmothers. And did I overlook anybody?
Yeah, but you sound quite passionate about it,
Oh,
I can imagine.
You know, I have lived with these people.
For how many years did you work on this together?
It's taken 3 years to do it. Oh, Ian Stewart's chapter
Ian Stewart.
on the escape hatches.
Yeah.
If anyone really is working with people who are suicidal, it's a good review of the material on escape hatches. And then Rosemary Naper's chapter on working within the context.
Did you work on it together? Did you have...
No, it was the author and me and the author and me, and then there was a period of time I did not want each other to see the other's chapters because I wanted some real independent thinking. And I wanted them to develop their own ideas. Once it was pretty well done, then we started sharing the chapters with each other.
Great. Wonderful how you told about this.
Thank
you
you
very much.
Thank you,
Richard.
Hank, for doing this.
Yeah.
Thank you, Bea. It's nice to share this book
Yes.
with all of your students.
Students. Thank you very much. Okay.
Bye for now.